Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Pep Guardiola could get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sacked. Now, Pep Guardiola is a very good manager. He's got a fantastic pedigree behind him. Pep Guardiola has been Manchester City manager for like 5.5 years. Manchester City appointed Guardiola in back in 2016. Last season, Guardiola signed a 2-year contract extension. Guardiola has beaten Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a few times as City manager, but on the other side of things, Solskjaer has beaten Guardiola quite a few times as Manchester United manager. Before, Guardiola has managed Bayern Munich. He came close to winning the Champions League with Bayern Munich, but he didn't win it, so that was disappointing from his perspective. Guardiola's managed Barcelona before. He actually won the Champions League with Barcelona. So there you go. Last season, Manchester City won the Premier League. They've won 3 titles in the last 4 seasons, and City also won the League Cup last season. They've won the League Cup for the last 4 seasons in a row. City also got to the Champions League final last season, but they lost to Chelsea, so Guardiola's also come close to winning the Champions League with City. City have never ever won the Champions League. A few years ago, Man City won the domestic treble. So they replicated what Manchester United did back in 1999. And the season Man City won the domestic treble, they finished on 100 points. Pep Guardiola, like I mentioned on the preview, worked with Marcelo Bielsa a long time ago. It was Marcelo Bielsa that taught Pep Guardiola. Obviously, Pep Guardiola has been following Marcelo Bielsa's philosophy at Man City. Before Pep Guardiola, Manchester City had Manuel Pellegrini. They won the Premier League under him. And before then, Man City had Roberto Mancini, and they won the title under him. When they won the title under Roberto Mancini, that was Man City's first title in like 44 years. So there you go, and Manchester City are coming into this game on the back of a 4-1 win against Club Brugge. So that will give City confidence going into this game. Manchester City lost their last league game to Crystal Palace 2-0 at the Etihad Stadium. That was last weekend. And City also got knocked out of the Carabao Cup by West Ham. Manchester City have got a very good squad. Obviously, they've got Phil Foden. You know, Phil Foden has been part of Manchester City for a long time. Phil Foden risen up their academy. I think Phil Foden will be in contention to play in this game. Manchester City have also got Gabriel Jesus. Very good attacking player. He's a prolific goal scorer. City have also got Riyad Mahrez. They got him from Leicester back in the summer of 2018. He's a good attacking player. City have also got Raheem Sterling. He'll definitely be in contention to play in this game. City got Raheem Sterling quite a few years ago from Liverpool. City have also got Ferran Torres. He's a good attacking player, but obviously he won't be playing in this game because he's out with injury until January 2022. Manchester City have got quite a lot of midfielders in their team. Obviously they've got Bernardo Silva, he's very, very good. They've also got Kevin De Bruyne. He's one of the best midfielders in the world. I'd say he's definitely the best midfielder in the Premier League. I think De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes are the two best midfielders in the league. I do believe that Fernandes is on the same level as De Bruyne. City have also got Gundogan. He's a good midfielder. I think he'll be in contention to play in this game. Man City, of course, have got Jack Grealish. He's Manchester City's most expensive signing because Manchester City paid £100 million for him from Aston Villa in this year's summer transfer window. I think he'll be involved in this game. Manchester City have also got Rodri. I don't really rate Rodri though, to be honest with you. City have also got Cancelo. He can play as a defender and a midfielder. They got Cancelo from Juventus. City have got quite a few defenders. Obviously they've got Zinchenko. They've also got Kyle Walker. They got Kyle Walker quite a few years ago from Tottenham. Man City paid around £50 million for him. City did have Benjamin Mendy, but they're no longer having now because Manchester City released him. Benjamin Mendy was injury prone anyway. City have got quite a few centre-halves in their team. Obviously they've got John Stones. You know what? I highly rate John Stones now. If you'd have asked me a while ago if I rated John Stones, I'd have turned around and said no. But he has really, really made progress. I remember John Stones when he was at Everton. John Stones plays very well alongside Diaz and Laporte. He'll be obviously playing alongside Diaz in this game on Saturday because obviously Laporte is not available. Laporte is suspended because he got sent off in Manchester City's 2-0 defeat to Crystal Palace. And I do really, really like Laporte. I think he's a very good centre-half. So I am delighted he's suspended for the game. I do like Ruben Diaz as well. Manchester City have also got Nathan Ake. They got him from Bournemouth, but he doesn't really get in City's team, so they are quite a few of City's centre-halves. And Manchester City's first choice goalkeeper is Edison. Edison's not the best in the world, but he is a good goalkeeper. I think City's second choice goalkeeper is Zach Steffen, and they've also got another goalkeeper in Scott Carson. They brought Scott Carson in the summer transfer window this year. I think back in January, City brought Stevanovic in, but I think they have loaned him out. Don't forget, City have let quite a lot of players go. Obviously, Sergio Aguero left Man City. at the end of last season. Aguero went to Barcelona from Man City. Aguero was a long-serving player when he was at Man City. When City got him, they got him from Atletico Madrid. City also let Garcia go as well. I think he went in this year's summer transfer window. What?
They're proper window cleaning buckets, aren't they?
They're good, yeah.
Yeah, they're proper ones.
Yeah.
And the washers, you dip them in that way like that, and it just goes from there to that same width as them applicators.
That's good, yeah.
They're proper window cleaning buckets, are they?
Yeah.
Mark's got one like that, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're proper ones. They're the best
That's
ones
good.
I've had. They've got a 2-1.
Dad, shut me door. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, they let Garcia go, as I was saying. Sorry, I was just talking then. City also let Leroy Sané go to Bayern Munich. Was that a couple of years ago? I think Man City made a mistake letting Leroy Sané go, because I thought Sané was good for them. City also let David Silva go. David Silva went to Real Sociedad. City also let Vincent Kompany go quite a few years ago. From Man City, he went to become player manager at Anderlecht. City also let Otamendi go. He was part of the deal of Man City getting Ruben Diaz. So there you go. Manchester United are obviously coming into this game on the back of a 2-2 draw against Atalanta. Manchester United came from behind twice to draw with Atalanta. Cristiano Ronaldo saved Ole Gunnar Solskjaer yet again. Ronaldo netted twice in stoppage time at the end of both halves. Ronaldo also scored the winner in the reverse fixture against Atalanta at Old Trafford. Ronaldo has now scored 9 goals in all competitions since he re-signed. It was a poor performance by Manchester United though against Atalanta, but reflecting on the draw, Manchester United do remain top of Group F. Manchester United won the last league game against Tottenham 3-0. It was a good performance against Tottenham last weekend. And the win against Tottenham saved Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's job, because if Man United would have lost to Tottenham last week, there'd have been a very good chance that Solskjaer would have been sacked. So it was a crucial victory for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer against Tottenham, and to be fair, Manchester United did respond well to the 5-0 defeat from Liverpool at Old Trafford the other week. Now we know Varane won't be playing in this game against Man City on Saturday. Varane is out for around a month. He's got a hamstring injury. Varane came off injured in the first half against Atalanta. Obviously, he was replaced by Mason Greenwood, and reflecting on that, Solskjaer changed to a back four. Varane only just come back from a groin injury not so long ago. You know, Varane was out with a few weeks with that. Varane actually made his return in the 3-0 win against Tottenham, and he put a good performance out against Tottenham. He looked well composed, showed the ability to play out from the back. He was effective in the air as well. So yeah. Victor Lindelof, I'm not too sure about him. Obviously, he didn't play any part against Atalanta recently because prior to the game, Lindelof picked up an injury in training. Obviously, we know Paul Pogba's not going to be playing any part against Man City on Saturday. Paul Pogba has got 2 games to serve out of the 3-match ban he got. Pogba did recently play in the game against Atalanta, and Paul Pogba was very, very poor. He made quite a few errors and he was very, very sloppy. And reflecting on that, Pogba got heavily criticised. There was fans demanding Ole to take Pogba off at half time. Pogba obviously got sent off for a 2-footed challenge on Naby Keita in the 5-0 defeat to Liverpool. And Pogba didn't start against Liverpool. And I heavily criticised Solskjaer for that because I think Pogba should have started against Liverpool. Pogba wants out. He's refused to sign a new contract. And after the Liverpool game, Romano said that Paul Pogba wants Solskjaer sacked. Mark Ogden said not so long ago that Manchester United are prepared to let Paul Pogba leave on a free transfer next summer after accepting that the midfielder will not sign a contract. Well, apparently Pogba snubbed Solskjaer after Liverpool defeat, so reflecting on that, contract talks were put on hold. Pogba's current contract at Man United expires next summer. Before the start of this season, Pogba rejected a new Man United contract offer. Pogba has done well though in the league so far this season because he has got 7 assists and he produced good performances for Man United in the last couple of months of last season. But at one point last season he was out with a thigh injury for a while and he sustained a couple of ankle injuries at Man United. This season is Pogba's 6th season at Man United since he rejoined. He's won 3 trophies at the club so far, and Pogba's our most expensive signing at the moment because we paid £89 million for him. In this game against City, I think Solskjaer will revert back to the 4-2-3-1 formation, obviously with Varane getting injured and Lindelof picking up an injury. And Solskjaer's obviously gone with a 3-5-2 formation in the last 2 games. Yes, I'd love him to go with that formation on a regular basis, but Solskjaer's going to find it difficult to stick with that formation, revert back to what I've said before. But if Manchester United can put a good performance out on Saturday against City, I think we've got a very good chance of beating them. Obviously, last season it was 0-0 between Man United and Man City at Old Trafford in the league. Man City did beat us 2-0 in the EFL Cup semi-final last season, and Manchester United beat Man City 2-0 at the Etihad last season. After Manchester City, it is the international break, and then after that, it's Watford. But Solskjaer, yes, I do want him sacked. Manchester United, though, may have to stick with Solskjaer until at least January. Because reports said not so long ago that Ed Woodward is refusing to sack Solskjaer. And Woodward's not leaving Manchester United until January. Manchester United will have to pay Solskjaer £7.5 million if they decide to sack him, because in the summer Solskjaer signed a new contract with Man United until 2024. There's an option of a further year, and we made a mistake giving Solskjaer that contract because I can assure that he won't see it out. Earlier on today, I gave you the news on Zinedine Zidane. Now, apparently, Zinedine Zidane is monitoring the Manchester United job after rejecting the Newcastle job. El Nacional have said that Manchester United have held talks with Zinedine Zidane. Well, reports from Spain said earlier on this season that Zinedine Zidane is not interested in becoming Manchester United manager and he's enjoying life away from football management. Zidane's obviously available because he's no longer at Real Madrid. He's managerless. Oh, but I did admire the work he did when he was at Real Madrid. You know, won a lot of trophies at Real Madrid. I'd certainly take Zinedine Zidane at Man United. He's a far superior manager to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. There's been rumours as well about Erik ten Hag possibly coming to Manchester United. I wanted Manchester United to get Antonio Conte. Obviously we can't get him now because he's Tottenham's manager. But you revert back to the other week in the Tottenham game. If we'd have lost that instead of winning that, then I think there'd have been a good chance that Man United would have got Antonio Conte. Solskjaer's had long enough as Manchester United manager. He's been in charge of Manchester United for almost 3 years now. And you know, this season is his third full season as Man United manager. And I did say at the start of this season that this season was going to be massive for Solskjaer because he's got big expectations to exceed. And like I've said before, the expectations I think are far too high for Solskjaer to exceed as Man United manager. And I do think that Solskjaer's in a position that he shouldn't be in. I hate to say this regarding him, but I'm just being realistic. And revert back to what I've just said. I think a lot of United fans will agree with me on that aspect. We all want Solskjaer to succeed as Manchester United manager. But he's not going to, is he? He's not yet won a trophy as Man United manager. Manchester United have not won anything since 2017. But I adore Solskjaer a lot for what he's done for the club. You know, Solskjaer, at the end of the day, is a club legend. He endured 11 years as a player for Man United. He flourished under Sir Alex Ferguson's guidance. The reason Solskjaer has lasted as long as he has done is because he's a legend of the club. You know, disregarding being a legend of the club, I think he would have been sacked a long time ago. But my concerns about Solskjaer is his decision making, because analysing the vast majority of the games Solskjaer's managed at Man United, he's been tactically naive. And my other big concern about Ole is that he hasn't got a proven pedigree as a manager. Because before Manchester United he was at Molde. He won a few Norwegian titles at Molde, but they're not a big club. He endured 2 spells at Molde, and before Molde he was at Cardiff. And he only enjoyed a short tenure at Cardiff. The reason he got sacked from Cardiff is because he got them relegated. So there you go. And there's no more excuses now for Solskjaer. You know, Manchester United should be winning the league this season, or at least challenging for the league, because we've got a title-winning squad. You know, Man United enjoyed a very good summer transfer window this year. Spent around 141 million, made 4 signings, brought Tom Heaton in on a free from Villa, brought Sancho in from Dortmund, brought Varane in from Real Madrid, and re-signed Ronaldo after 12 years. Solskjaer received very strong backing by the board. Merteff backed him, Fletcher backed him, Ed Woodward's backed Solskjaer, and the Glazers surprisingly backed him. So there you go, and Solskjaer has enjoyed 5 transfer windows as permanent Manchester United manager. Solskjaer got appointed in as Man United manager back in December 2018. In Solskjaer's first 3 months, he was the interim manager. He did very well as the interim manager, so reflecting on that, the club decided to give him the job on a permanent basis back in March 2019. If Man United do sack Solskjaer though, he will be the 4th permanent manager to be sacked since Ferguson, because 3 managers have already been sacked since Ferguson. We sacked David Moyes, we sacked Louis van Gaal, and we also sacked Jose Mourinho. And Manchester United are not even really known as a sacking football club, because we haven't got the structure to keep sacking managers. So anyway guys, on my next video I'll be giving you the predicted 11 for Man United's game against Man City on Saturday. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe as always. The channel name is Red Devil 24. I will keep reminding you on that. And take care. God bless. See you all again soon.